Hi everyone, Ben here, amateur call sign K0BJJ, and you're watching Spotter Jutting. Today we do have a storm chase video. I'm gonna overlay probably a few things. We did not get a tornado on camera, but we came very close to becoming Dorothy from Twister, if you get the reference. I'm not going to joke about this storm system today too much. In the city of Winterset, it took 6 lives, including 2 children. The storm assessment has just started, and we are expecting snow here in the next few days. It did hit the city of Newton, and you'll probably get some B-roll of that too. So with that, I will get to the video. Thank you for watching, and here you go. They put us in the fucking path. Really? So at this point, a tornado is located crossing the interstate I-35 over by Bevington. As you can see here, I kind of circled it, and the track is tracking pretty much directly on top of our location. The decision was made to go south to try to get under the storm, but as everyone knows, storms change and do what they want, and things developed from there. So at this point, we had changed locations further south. I'll show you here with the APRS. The tornado shifted its track slightly, so it should go over us, and I had to mute the first part of the audio there because of a ringtone that would probably get me copyright struck. But as we will find out here soon, that the track will shift again, and I am actually directly in the tornado's path. The tornado is located, will be coming through approximately right over where that barn is ahead of you and that house is ahead of you. So unfortunately, I do not know what happened to this property here, but we are directly in the line of this tornado's path at this point.
N30IA, okay. Monitor this talk group. Thank you for your report, and we'll be standing by. WA0UIG.
So what you're going to hear is the truck door slam here. I am in and out of the vehicle. As long as I am in a safe location, there's not a lot of heavy lightning. To my knowledge, I am here. Now, I do have my oldest son with me, which is probably why we didn't get a tornado today on this chase, but I rather err on the side of safety and have us come home than err and then not come home. You got your seatbelt on?
Yep.
Good.
Had it on.
Area of rotation looks to hit us dead on. So at this point, you heard that they had updated the track, and I now knew we were directly in the path of the storm. So my first thought is get eyes on this thing and then react to it. But if we would have done that, we probably would have became part of the storm. We are going to continue our evac route south and away from the storm, as this just became a life-threatening situation for us. Another thing to note, that I am pointing the camera at the area of rotation. It's actually a little bit further off to the antenna side of this frame here, but that is where the tornado is coming through, and we don't know that at the time. We are looking down there and trying to get eyes on rotation, but we are unable to.
K0BJJ, WA0UIG.
K0BJJ.
Yeah, I have heard that this particular weather is rain wrapped. Therefore, it's going to be very difficult to do any spotting, and that makes it, a bit more dangerous. And I do believe that the report that I received was that it is a mile wide. So please find your safe place, and we'll go from there. W80 UIG.
Copy. I'm going to continue my evac route to the south. I'll be on 163 shortly. That's an F5.
Now, something to note here, a mile-wide tornado doesn't automatically constitute an F5 tornado, but I want my son to understand the gravity of the situation that we're in, that we could be hit by a tornado we never saw coming due to how big it is.
They just expanded the area. Prairie City's now into it.
Good.
Keep an eye out your window. It's out there, Zach. It's right there.
Now, little did I know how right I was. The tornado is approximately over Yellow Banks Park. We are only 5 minutes away from it crossing that location. You also hear me making a phone call to my wife, letting her know the gravity of the situation, that she needs to seek shelter if Newton is warned, and eventually it was. Now you're going to see me get out here and tell these people that they need to move and what is going on.
I know.
They were watching radar. I think they were spotting, even though they said they weren't. And I wanted to move them on. This is part of what we do as spotters and chasers, is we try to get people to safety. And this area was about to take a direct hit by an unknown sized tornado that had already devastated 2 to 3 communities and was working on creating more destruction. Skipping ahead here a little bit, we are now on Highway 14 northbound towards Newton, and the actual tornado in this event is off to the right hand side of the screen, away from where I have the focus on. You're kind of looking at the rear flank downdraft right there. And little did I know that there was a tornado on the ground at that point in Lambs Grove, which is the west-northwest edge of Newton, Iowa, and it was damaging property. I hope to have some B-roll of that at the end of this. At the time of this voiceover, I don't have that footage, so hopefully you'll get to see some of that. But yeah, there is a tornado on the ground that would be off to the right of your screen. We are a little too far out to catch it, and that's what's going on here. But that is the actual cell that has been producing these tornadoes that cause so much devastation in Iowa this day.
See that blue-green?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. That's the rear flank downdraft.
Okay.
You can see the rim.
So this is the best look at we've had at this tornadic cell all chase. You can see that blue-green cone there directly in front of us. The tornado is located on the northwest or east edge of that, and we did not have eyes on it due to the trees. Now, we did get into Newton, and you could see that everything was rotating, but the storm had pushed off into the north and east by the time we got there, and we decided to break off our chase at that point and just stay in the Newton area. Again, an even better look. As you can see, we have a clear slot there. On the far east edge of that clear slot is where the tornado is being produced on the northeast edge there. At this point, it's probably northeast of town, getting ready to touch down over by Rock Creek State Park, which you've seen in my videos a ton of times. Their area where Rock Creek did take a hit. That is probably cleared Newton at this point. If not, it is about to clear Newton.
Right here. Let's get us a vantage point. They actually have, the radar's got it right out here. So just keep your eyes north.
Okay.
I'll watch west, you watch north and east.
Got it.
This thing's rain wrapped. It's right here.
Yep. That brings out.
Looking at this again, if you look off to the east side of your screen there, right where those trees are, you can actually see the wall cloud. And that is where the tornado would have been producing from, on the northeast side of that clear slot. So we were pretty close to getting this on film, but apparently we did not. Actually going over this footage right now, I didn't see it at the time live, but that is where that tornado would have been produced. I'll make sure to make that a little bit more obvious in the video.
Just This is Valley Drive-In Theater in Newton. This is where they had the touchdown last night. It did take the house.
Everything's fine over here, but oh well, the trees. Let's see if I can. Ooh. Look how signs. Got a sign right there. I didn't catch it.
Solar panels are gone.
Looks like they're just missing some branches on this one.
Yeah, on both sides of the road. This might have been more across Highway 6.
Ooh, took out that house and that tree. Oh my god, look at those trees. Blew them over. Almost uprooted them.
Alright everyone, this is Woodland Park in the northern part of Newton. So we did get damage in the northern part of Newton. What you saw was west of Newton on Highway 6. So this is up from the Woodland Park area. And so we did sustain damage on the north edge of town as well as the west edge. Alright everyone, I do have an update from last night's intro. We have now confirmed 7 dead in the state of Iowa, 1 in Lucas County, 6 in Madison, including 2 children. This is one of the reasons why we go and spot and why we go to get sirens up. That being said, National Weather Service, you did a wonderful job. Warnings were 15-20 minutes in advance. People had no excuses not to be in their safe places. So we always look to where we can do better. As far as National Weather Service is concerned, you guys were on spot. Thank you to all the first responders and emergency personnel. Thank you to all the weather spotters. There had to be at least 200 weather spotters out last night, and that was keeping National Weather Service informed and keeping the alerts going up. So I want to thank you to all the people that were out there, you know, helping others, getting warnings up. You guys were awesome. I also want you guys at the end of this to consider like, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. We're going to do this. A lot of what we do is Parks on the Air, but we don't have severe weather events all the time, and I'm not going all over the country to watch us. I serve the state of Iowa. I serve the National Weather Service spotting area, so this is where I stay.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.